Okay, good morning everyone. So I'm going to talk about for my presentations of my project, which is Campus Facility Management System. My name is Rick and my supervisor is Dr. Wan Muhammad Nasbi Wan Zainon. So let's take a look on the introduction. First of all, my project is a website-based project. It provides a comprehensive solution for managed sports facilities and booking process, which involve the innovative features for enhance the user experience and ensure the efficient facility usage and streamline the booking process. So there are three main problems that I'm trying to address during this system. The first one is the low accessibility of sport gear on campus, unauthorized use of sports facilities, and the third one will be the decreasing of active participation rate among the students and public in sport activities. During these three main problem addressed, I'm going to have the three objectives for these three questions, these three problems. The first is to support the players who lack access of the sport gear or can't afford to buy it by offering them a sport gear rental system to ensure the secure access to sports facility by implementing a key code-based authentication method to prevent the unauthorized usage or misuse code, to increase the user participations and promote sport culture in school by incorporating gamification features for them, to motivate users remain actively in sport activities. So my proposed solutions will be like a system which is a web-based applications and involve three more innovative module: sport gear rental module, key code-based authentication module, and the gamification module for us to address for the problem. So the module diagram I will be have five module: booking module, spot gear rental module, authentication module, gamification module, and admin module. And for the architecture diagram, first of all, the we can use a phone or computer to access to my system with the system of Wi-Fi. And for my front end, I'm using HTML, CSS for and JS. For my back end server, I'm using Laravel. And for my database, I'm using MySQL as my database. So for the front end, back end, and database, I already hosted into the Hostinger. And let's take a look on the and for the protocol for the authentications of Laravel, I'm using the SMTP protocol to create on for it. All right. So for the impact, basically, is enhance the user experience, provide the secure and authenticated access, and increase the engagement between student and public with the sport activities. So if you read to the two main benefits, the first one is efficient and seamless booking and rental experience to build a healthier, more active community. So this system is adhered to the SDG 3, which is referring to the good health and well-being SDG. All right. So now I will proceed with my final demo. Okay, so now I will be going to conduct with my demonstration of my system. So first, let's get the login. Since I have already registered account, so I will just use my previous account to do the demonstrations. But let's say if you don't have an account, then you can go to the register place. All right. So let me log in my account first, and then okay, here will be my main page. So I will go to the first one, sport facility. So for this one, there is the available code, the available code for us can book it. So we can just randomly choose one. We choose the badminton court. All right. So for example, now I just click the date. I click for 24. All right. Then I can click this button. So what this button for is actually it will give you the if you give you the recommendation based on your previous book history. So for this one, I have already conducted multiple booking on 8 p.m. So it will recommend me the time for 8 p.m. And let's say if court A is occupied for this timing, it will recommend for court B and court C as well. So for this one, I will just do for the 8 p.m. and then I will just set the duration. So for duration, I have already set the limitation over here. When I click the 9 p.m., you are not able to select for 3 hours since the court will be closed on 11 p.m. So this is for the limitation. Okay, so I will just revert here and then I will just write 3 hours. Then for here, we can use the payment or the points to book the court. How can we get the point? The point can we get through the successful booking on your sports facility. 1 hour booking equal to 100 points. So let's click confirm booking. So over here, I got listed out all the details regarding the point and regarding the booking and regarding the refund issue and details over here. When user click confirm booking, it will redirect user to the key code page. All right, so let's click wow, and then we see there is a key code over here. So for this one, it's actually for us to retrieve the booking information and for us to check in the code lah. Okay, so we move to the spot gear booking. Okay. So spot gear booking is quite similar to the facility, but it can just directly book using rent the spot gear using this button. Then we can just select for the okay, you can just select for the date, okay, and time. So for example, this is also the same. When you click like 21, you only can book for 2 hours. So same, I will just go for 20 and then I will just book 3 hours also. So confirm booking, if you give you the alert also. So I just confirm the booking, and then the last one is it will give you a access code for this spot gear booking rental record. All right. So now the next thing that I want to do the demo is about the cancel and return the cancel of the spot facility and return of the spot gear. Okay. So for the cancellation, actually we can do the cancellation inside the facility booking history here, and note the point booking is not able to be cancelled. So you can see over here, even though the start time and the end time is not ended, but if you use the point to pay to make the booking, you are not able to cancel it. Only the wallet can be cancel it. And if you click the location here, it will redirect you to the Google map so that you can just click the directions to go to the location. All right. So let's take a look in the spot gear. So for the spot gear, you can return it by using the search function. So that's why I set up a key code for the spot gear render record. You can just key in your code over here and then it can give you the particular spot gear record. So for example, over here, so it can just give me the record only for the booking that I made just now. So I can just click the return gear over here. It will return the gear to the system, okay, to the management, okay. So let's take a look. Is there are some cases, okay, for overdue rent, so that they can also still return the spot gear, but then they need to pay for a fine. So for example, in this one, this is all the booking that is fine already, means like they don't return the spot gear before the end time. So for this case, if we click the return gear, there will be a fine applied. So there will be 10 ringgit fine applied. So we click the confirm return. The fine will be automatically deducted from the wallet balance. So if we click the cancel for the booking, it will also proceed with the refund, but the total points will be deducted. Because just now we mentioned about like if you award the 200 points for 2 hours, so it will deduct the points and added back the wallet balance. And then we can still update our profile using these functions. Okay, so after this, I will go through the booking information retriever or check-in. Okay, so just now we have already canceled the booking, so we are not able to use the code already lah. So for this one, I will just use the another code for 2 days. Okay, I will just copy this, click this, and okay, paste, and I will retrieve the booking information. So for this one, it's actually for us to retrieve the booking informations and let us to check in. Since now it's not around the time frame, so we are not able to check in. But if you click the check in, the tested status will be changed from confirmed to completed. All right. So for the next function that I have to describe is about the leaderboard. All right. So for leaderboard, it's actually got store the users lah of how many bookings that you book and give you the achievement. So there are 4 categories over here, and then the system will automatically assign the achievement for you lah. So for the last one, I want to talk about the user side is about the top up wallet. So in here, we can use this function to top up our wallet. And then for the transaction history, all will be recorded over here. So you can check your transaction history using this function. All right. So now I will just top up for 100, top up with PayPal. Okay, that's like teruskan untuk simak. So the balance will be added and then the transaction record will be recorded over here. All right, so now let's take back to our main page. Okay, and one more, there is a check button over here. When I click this, this will show out the queries that you can ask using this chatbot. But this is a rules-based chatbot, so it's just like the normal, it's just like the normal answering now. Okay. So when we click the render, so you can see there are some frequent questions over here, and then when you click the question, it will give you the instructions or the direction for you and the redirection link for you to make the particular actions. So, and one more thing is like once you have made the booking for the sports facility, the system will automatically send you a booking confirmations. So if you involve the key code for you lah, for you to check in or for you to access to retrieve for booking information later. So next one I will talk about the admin side. Okay, so when I log out and I log into the admin side, I will briefly describe what admin can do in this system. Okay, so basically admin function is more like the CRUD, means like the create, update, delete function. Okay, so over here it still remains similar to the user interface. Okay, so when we click the admin side bar over here, we can click the admin dashboard. Okay, so for the admin dashboard, in here is all the things that admin can do: manage user, facility, sport gear, facility booking, and gear rental. So for this one, I will just randomly pick one of it or two of it to do a brief introduction. So for user, we can add user. Okay, so we can click the add user over here. And then we can select key in all the requirements, key in all the things over here. Then we can click the user. The user will be created. So I will just do a brief one. Okay. So when I click the user can be successfully be created in this, okay, over here, the last one. All right. So I return back to the main dashboard and I proceed with the second. So for second is the facility. Facility is a more complex thing now, okay, because instead we have the facility, we have the court also. So add facility is similar to the just now. We can add the facility, and for the court, we can edit it to edit the court status or the facility status. Okay, so for example, if I edit this to like close, okay, then we wait for a while for it to update, and then we back to the facilities. So this will automatically be changed to close already. So this will how the seats look like. All right, so let's take back. So for the managed spot gear is similar to the things that I just now briefed already. All right, so it's an add and you can edit for the status, quantity, to the price. All right. So there is one more things I want to talk about in admin side. Okay, is the statistics dashboard. When you click the statistics dashboard, we can see the statistic of the system. All right. So for this one is the booking one. You see like how many booking that we have, the most booking code is which code, and then the revenue, and then for the booking overview. When we click the gear render dashboard, it will show up the gear render data. All right. So, okay. So that's all for my demo. Okay, one more thing. So why do I involve the UI interface inside the admin side? Is because when we are going to edit the facility or manage the sport gear, we can directly to see whether this is update or reflect on the user side like this. All right. So I will just do a demo for this. So let's check the admin dashboard. All right. And I go to the manage sport gear. So let's say that I manage this one, badminton racket. I edit, I change to this one to 8. Okay. So I update the spot gear. And then now we can see the spot gear of the user interface, the user side. This have already changed to quantity for 8 already. So this is for admin to check whether during their update or their modify of something, does the user side be affected or be modified. So this is the purpose why I involve the user interface into the admin side. So I think that's all for my project demonstrations. Thank you for your time. Thanks.